So, round of 16, CC Masters Qualifier. This is most likely the highest decorated qualifier we have in the scene. $2,500 on the line, and the grid looks like this. Please work. Yeah. Happy in the top alongside Romantic and Sock and Fly, and one of these two, Infi and 120. They are meeting here at the bottom part of the upper part of the bracket in the CC Masters Cup. In this cup as well, we have Focus, Colorful, Yumiko, WFZ, and TH and Lawliot. The other games will be played tomorrow. So, here are your players. You don't need an introduction to them. It's China versus China. Rogue Warrior versus Newbie again. 120. The Necromancer against Infi, who disappointed a little at WGL. Not making it into the round of 8. Against Happy at WGL, he played Orc. Here against 120, he is playing the human race. And that's pretty hype because 120... Wait a second. Where's my Warcraft? 120 is playing Dreadlord. Come on. There we go. 120 is playing Dreadlord and the bottom left of Northern Isles with an expansion, but Infi finds it, shuts it down with 4 footmen and an almost level 3 Archmage. The tower is up, okay, but can he hold this, or does he want to hold this? We have a Dreadlord with Sleep and Carrion Swarm, so if he has one more AoE. Oh my god, this Carrion Swarm was big. He has this Pendant of Energy helping him a lot. Infi is teching, not expanding on Northern Isles. So yeah, this definitely helps. But the expansion is dead. This plan is out the window. And tech-wise, well, Infi is slightly ahead. So 120 cancels these plans of an expansion, loses the Ziggurat, is not supply stuck, has no level 3. Quite an interesting early game by both of these players. Yeah, can he get the kill? This Acolyte, nice block to keep the Acolyte safe. Even uses his last bit of mana to get this kill. Closer to level 3, where Sleep gets a lot more, like, a lot cheaper, or Carrion Swarm becomes a lot more powerful. Ghoul opening with the Dreadlord fast expansion, of course. Infi diving into 120's base to pressure it a little more. 1 footman kind of surrounded. Infi is blocking himself, not doing any damage with the footman. Rare micro mistakes here, I guess. It's of course hard against this Nerubian tower. Should be a 1-for-1 trade. There we go. Oh, maybe a 2-for-1 trade. Now we have the Dreadlord level 3. Another Ghoul dies. This is quite some losses for 120, who's down to 27 supply.
The player's forces are under attack.
Alrighty. Action-packed early we have. And more Ghouls are dying. Whoa, this dive was really good. Infi 3.3. He still has the replenishment potion. So can maybe retreat a little. Good micro on the footman. Another Ghoul dead. Oh my. With range attacks, he can get like 3 more kills. Footmen are dispensable anyway, but with Ghouls, you kind of want them in the tier 3 frenzy attack. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This hurts. This hurts a lot. Expo shot. Alchemist coming in. He wants to keep up the pressure. With low mana even. And Heal Spray is really, really good. Infi seemingly dismantling 120 with footman only. Blight regeneration kicks in. A couple of Ghouls saved. But what now? Replenishment potion used. There's no range attacks for the undead, so he can't really cancel it easily. There, the skeleton got the last hit. But the next Walk Elemental has been summoned, and that's even more pressure. Teching to tier 3 immediately. Gathering some more Ghouls. There's one more Sleep at the moment. Okay, decides to go for Carrion Swarm. But the counter to Carrion Swarm is Heal Spray. And it's right there. It's right there. Finally a Slaughterhouse. Could get cancelled. Instant counters by Infi all the way. And this means statues arrive very late. Dreadlord is 3.6, but more Ghouls are falling. He has no solution to this. Yet. But okay, Footman reinforcements stop. Tier 2, we are there. No tier 3 by Infi. Rifle casters. In the bottom right, we have a new approach, wow, of the slaughterhouse. Proxy slaughterhouse. Because he can't find any space to build it in the base. That's not too great, actually. But maybe he can hold on till tier 3. Rifles are coming in. It's so rare to see a human containing an undead in his own base for like, what, 4 minutes? That's so impressive. Lumber seems good for 1-0 though. But what now? He lost so many ghouls. 5 are remaining. DK is coming now. Now we have mana regen and healing. Not a single fiend in this mix. Well, with the Dreadlord you kind of don't want that anyway. Is it finally some time to breathe? For 1-0. Statue's coming, but Infi sees it. And he can just snipe this.
The town is under siege.
The first statue is so big. I have to stop saying big. And I have to adjust my screen a little. Sorry about that. So statue safe. Couldn't snipe it. But reinforcements are coming. With Sorks even. He cannot allow the slaughterhouse to go down. No way. We do have a Death Knight. We will get a Lich. It's Carrion Swarm too, by the way, not Sleep. It's not easy to spam.
A player's forces are under attack.
The slaughterhouse falls. Without destroyers. No abominations and no, like, not a second statue. Ghoul Frenzy and the triple hero. That's 1-0's power spike for the foreseeable future. And that's pretty much about it. Infi plays this straight down the middle. Rifle casters. His army is slowly but steady becoming stronger without any big power spikes. No sleep level 2, but Vampiric Aura for the 20% lifesteal. Ghoul Frenzy at 60%. Infi's forcing the fight before. There's double AoE now against the heal spray. It's only level 1 on the Alchemist. Nice Carrion Swarm Nova combo onto the back line. The heal wave is in time. He can't get a single kill out of this. Impressive control by Infi. That was a lot of mana invested. 3 spells. The next one has to hurt though. There we go. Good combo, but again, Infi has the healing down. But for how much longer? No Nova. No Swarm. Oh, and 1-0 supply stuck at 40. What to do? Infi already 10 supply ahead. Level 4 Dreadlord. Is that the answer in the end? We do have some mana now. But the Carrion Swarm, I don't know. It doesn't do too much without the follow-up. Especially with the priests in the back and the alchemist in the front. But he finds a way. 1-0 not crumbling under the pressure. No expansion on neither side. Ghouls are coming in for the run-by. He is so expecting an expansion because Infi kept him busy for so long. But there is none. Okay, nothing here. Nothing to see. Just go along. But the Tri-Hero Undead combo seems to be too much for Infi at the moment. Ghouls, what can they do now? Base is open, tier 3 tech by Infi, almost done for the Tri-Hero on his side. Mana for the Alchemist is kinda low. Whoa! Herr Wusel, you generous god. Feeling the Christmas spirit or what? 10 subs gifted. Greetings to Berlin. Thank you for being with us for years. So, Tri-Hero 2 statues. That's all 1-0 has in this fight against the strong rifle caster combo. In the main, though, the ghouls are clearing the peasant line. How effective can that be? There's no guard towers, only an arcane, but we focus on the fight in the middle. I guess at one point, 1-0 is just moving back, healing up a little. Did the ghouls get any kills? No. No corpses on the ground. Impressive defense by Infi. He's feeling brave now. He's feeling powerful. There's nothing really to fear in this fight. Again, the ghouls in the main. First destroyer out. Finally, a solution against, or an easy solution against the water elementals. Mountain King arrives as well. Ghouls are all very, very hurt. We got 2 kills now in the base. Infi, of course, has to resaturate his gold mine as soon as possible. And Stormbolt. This is very dangerous. The arrival of the Mountain King can change this fight with a disable. But there's plenty of coils. He shouldn't lose the first hero. No level 4 Archmage yet. Still no level 2. Okay. Decides to go for the Dreadlord. There is... Oh, there's an Orb of Fire. The Dreadlord has to go for the Town Portal. Nova, Destroyer, AoE, follow-up. Gets 2 kills on the way out. Not too bad. But yeah. Mountain King and Orb of Fire. This makes things so hard. He's trying to expand again. Feeling comfortable now? Maybe. So with this Alchemist, we don't have a strong Mountain King for pretty much the rest of the game. We don't have a Paladin for healing. This is not the ideal tri-hero human army. Mountain King with Wound Braces, of course, nice. And the longer the game goes, I think the Undead Tri-Hero is just stronger. Nice inventory for the lid. Pendant still great. 1-0's not getting jacked here. Big camp for the Undead. Infi still reigning over the middle of the map. But I think 1-0 is definitely fine with this. What did he get? Whoa! The nuts! Hits from the bong for the Undead. More free mana regen. It's an arms race now. An arms race for levels. We got 4-2-2. Infi scouted this with a knight. Interesting, he goes knights. With Sundering Blades as fiends come in. 1-0 is expecting some air shenanigans, going for web. And why not? Big level ups ahead. 5-3-3 is sick. Thank you, Komish, for the €5 donation. Hype for the cast. Hope you recovered well from yesterday. You fucker. Yes, I did. GG again. Still hate Overlords, though. And we go into the base. Infi, once known as the 6th race, the Tower race, has only 1 arcane here. 1-0, force the TP, willing to trade it. Damage to the Echo is done. 1 fiend is dead. Okay, tower still stands. Couple of peasant losses. Interesting to see this low supply game. No one is really breaking over 50. Just 1-0 for a very short time. When Infi is walking into no man's land, there's nothing to be found here anymore. This is definitely wasted time for the human. While 1-0 is clearing the scorpions and maybe even the second red spot. Infi has to... But can he even punish it? He's so far away. Northern Isles isn't the biggest map that we have. Ooh, that one Acolyte was level 3. With Bash, no clap. Heal Spray 2 against the AoE. Destroyer scout the movement and knows, okay, Infi is in the north. I might have time for this. Wait a second. This was... When was this cleared? Ah, I guess Infi had to TP home. So the item was still on the ground. Ooh, that's a lot of tankiness. Could have been very useful on Alchemist or Mountain King. Destroyers in the main again.
Town is under siege.
Close to 5-3-3 now. And again, we have a base race. Again, going for the crit. 50 versus 50 force cloud. Second slaughterhouse coming. And again, Infi is forced into a TP. The second in a very short time. Oh, the Carrion Swarm was big on the passes, but the Lich is in the middle of everything trying to get him out. Is there a Stormbolt? Not enough. But the map is pretty much empty. Let's take a look at the XP. Oops. God damn, this overlay is not working as intended. There we go. Clearly
Forces are under attack.
in favor of the enemy. He's getting the second laboratory as well. Ooh, this is not gonna be easy for Infi. 5-3-3. Abomination's coming. No disease cloud yet. About to soak up some damage. But 1-0 doesn't really care about what makes Infi so strong. And that is disrupting the base, disrupting production. There's not even a crypt anymore. Just double slaughterhouse.
A player's forces are
And we go into the
under
human base again, where the peasant line is about to be wiped out again. I want to call it the side special. The Carrion Swarm into the peasant line. All wiped out. Infi has very little gold. Now the TP with Inner Fire can be dispelled, of course. Expansion by 1-0 on the bottom right has been established. Dispel. He has 2 destroyers. He can dispel a lot, but the DK a little caught off guard there. Not surrounded, but down to 50%. Orb of Fire is working there as well. He needs some healing, otherwise the undead healer is gone. But full mana, level 3 Carrion Swarm. Ouch, this is gonna hurt. Can he out-heal him with his Alchemist? He's not level 5. Mountain King down to 50%, has an Ankh and the Rune Braces. He shouldn't be in danger. What about this Dreadlord long-range coil? But with the Orb of Fire, that doesn't do too much, but the Carrion Swarm absolutely does. And it's GG by Infi, overwhelming undead heroes. Ouch, this hurt. Once 1-0 held, this Infi play was not designed for tier 3 with the Alchemist. That Infi play was designed to break his neck on tier 2. And yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. 1-0 with a super strong defense. Losing a lot of ghouls, but that's about it. His expo got cancelled. His game plan was cancelled very early on. It didn't unfold into the 4 base 80-80 supply undead versus human that we usually see. But damn, that was a good hold. And then if you give the undead the entire base, then yeah, this is what's happening. We had a couple of subs before the stream started. Thank you, Tricycle Spider, for 1 year. 1 year in total. Hype. Back to Warcraft Woofies and GG. Thank you, of course, again to Herr and Komisch for the big contributions. And Nerto closing in almost on the 3 years. Am I ready? Yes, I am. So, next map is Concealed Hill. What? This looks a little weird. I have to readjust everything later as well, so the lighting is a little crap for today. Cool run bys by 1-0, finding good solutions against Infi's pressure game. And now, up for map 2. Infi the Iceman told us he is still getting nervous in games. I guess not for a qualifier like this. But he's under pressure now, for sure. So, let's go in game. Can I switch? There we go. It's 1-0 for 1-0 match points, as this is best of 3. And normal hero build order for Infi. No pally rifles again. And 1-0. Is it Dreadlord once more? It's playable here. Definitely. Or is it a normal DK? Looks a little more standard. Yes, DK, Ted Fiends. Okay, no Dreadlord here. And with that, I don't think that Infi is trying the Alchemist second again. Late game, not the greatest value. I mean, yes, he heals pretty much your entire army. But you need the single target healing, maybe even aura. Paladin just has way more value, as he can nuke as well. And that doesn't go for the Alchemist. Yes, with S-Bomb a little, but he never got the necessary levels for that. So Infi, can you be better with standard?
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 in the blue, Infi in the red, of course. Circlet Star, DK runs over immediately. How much can he do? Was that a missed coil? Not too sure. Little pressure on the Archmage, but doesn't do too much. So no tower.
Are under attack.
But I guess... Wait. 6, 8, 9. Okay. Damn, Herr Wusel, what's up with you today? 10 additional subs to our community. Is it the Christmas spirit? Oh, nice steal. Prevents level 2 for now, but he needs all 3 to make this work. Can he do it though? Nope, that's level 2. 20 subs gifted by Herr Wusel.
A player's forces are under
Feels
attack.
so good. Bask in your deserved glory, my friend. Not getting the water elemental last hit. It's all about the turtle now. There must be a coil. Yeah, and he gets it. So level 3 Archmage prevented for now. Half a level for this DK. While the tech must be running, and Infi, he has a lot of peasants. He's not attacking. CH fast expansion. But 1-0 is already halfway through.
A player's forces are under attack.
So the DK is here. Can he harass this? Of course he can, but how much damage will he be able to do? DK at 50%. No Rods of Necromancy anymore, but the first Fiend and almost 2 coils. It's all about the Overseer right now. And Infi is not doing enough damage, is he? DK is still around. Long range coil gets it. Level 2 right away. And this is problematic. This is really problematic. Yes, Infi can get his level 3 here at the green.
Player's forces
The
are under
DK,
attack.
smart by Infi to follow this DK to make sure he can't heal. But what did 1-0 do? He didn't creep a single camp. He used 1 Rod of Necromancy, that's 150 gold. And he got level 2 and prevented level 3 for quite some time.
Town is under siege.
And 1-0's tech was very normal, I guess. Oh, ouch. Oh, potentially a double kill if 1-0 is a little greedier, doesn't want to lose the Fiends if they have so much value late game. Would love to see Backpack. Not sure if he's researching it right after the tech is finished. 1 footman down. Could have been 2, I think. Lich is out. And statues are coming. Okay, so with the Lich out now, he doesn't need the Backpack at the moment. Infi's tech didn't even start yet. And 1-0 is strong at this point. Yeah, the DK is low on mana. But this will be fixed with the statues soon. Archmage is only now level 3. Has no mana anymore though. First statue is coming. And then how to hold this expansion. Nice trick to whack the creeps. To create a little barrier between the undead. More experience. 2 Fiends are hurt. Can he hold on until the Mountain King comes? I think that's Infi's saving point. Or some sort of crazy footmans around. Speaking of footmen, there we go. Nicely done. DK is low as well. Infi is fighting this so smart. The statue arrives just too late. Mass footmen. They have the value. Rekram wrote a long article about it on Warcraft3.info. Check it out. The value of footmen in pretty much every matchup. And it shows again. Masterful defense. Not even close to the expansion, just mass footmen, getting this around, keeping the DK low before the statue arrives.
A player's forces are
A
under
little bit of
attack.
Sim City, but might be too late. Statue did a good job. Both buildings cancelled, the tech buildings. But it's 2 towers up. And more towers in the main. This time, we do have more fortification. And Infi and TH's legendary dives into undead bases. He killed a lot of ghouls last time. Cannot prevent the ziggurat here. This quite impactful. So DK defends at home, but again, he almost feels squishy.
Player's forces are
Can't allow to lose the acolytes at this state of the game. But what can he do? And he's not doing any damage to the economy, just a little bit to footmen. Infi is playing this so. Archmage and footmen. Again. Acolytes start to fall. Second one was just saying. Ziggurat falls as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
And again, if you lose footmen at this stage of the game, it's not really a game-breaking thing. Ooh, Lich is diving in deep for this. That was a mistake for sure. No mining at the moment. 1-0 at 20 gold. He doesn't even have an Orb of Corruption. Needs to rebuild the acolytes. Infi is just straight up going for the Haunted. Lich needs to come back for Nova. He's so broke, he can't even properly repair this. Oh, wow. Can he do it? Can he kill the Haunted? There's a lot of damage on this Archmage, and he TP's out before the Haunted Gold Mine falls. 1-0 save for now. Not getting this exit kill. But this is carnage in the undead base.
Player's forces are under
Time
attack.
for Infi to catch up in tech. 2 acolytes, 3 acolytes. He needs 2 more. He's so broke, he can't even afford 1. Hero levels, mediocre. Army, 32 supply. 1-0, after dominating the late game on Northern Isles, feels broken. And it's time for the double workshop into tier 3. Is this tanks already?
A player's forces
Just
are
to
under
annoy
attack.
him this little more? He's getting experience again. Also attack plus 12. Good for the Lich. Not too good for everything else.
A player's forces are under attack.
Infi again. Diving into this space. Blizzard transition! Oh, this is so... This is so annoying. He can do it over and over and over again. This Haunted is about to fall. Does he have a staff? Ghoul is taking care. Okay. Staff out. If he does it like 2-3 more times, this is all wrecked. The Infi is mining constantly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sorry for the sound bugs. It's a little... No, something's wrong today. Staff. Oh, invisibility. Staff on the DK, but this position with an invul potion and a heal scroll.
Player's forces are under attack.
This is the perfect Infi playstyle. Look at the upgrades on the right hand side. He's upgrading so much. There was a lot of repair going on, costing more resources. He's going all the way with the repair. Invo Potion contributed as well. GG by 1-0. No chance. No chance. No chance against this. I thought it looks good for him. The harass was good. Prevented level 3. But then this fight in the middle of the game, in the middle of the map. He lost this Fiend, everything was hurt. He just ran into this wall of footmen. And with that, he gave Infi too much time for towers, then he couldn't pressure the expansion. Did Infi have... Wait, Infi had only heroes and footmen, right? He had nothing else. He was going to tier 3. But that's... Like, that's it, right? Or am I somehow wrong about it? But I feel that was it. So good. I look like shit again. I don't know why that is. Better? I think. A little. Wow. Infi is just the master of this. And here on CH, there was no solution for 1-0. So, one map for the quarterfinal. We are on AZ this time to decide this. Afterwards, of course, we're gonna have the Shook Cup finals. So, a long day of Warcraft here for us. I'm gonna set up the donation goal again as... Forgot that before. Alrighty. Map number 3. Decision time between 1-0 and Infi. Let's go. 1-0 in the north. With the 1-1. Okay, that's his map choice. The ball is in his court. So what is it? Looks like standard again. on Amazonia, it's very, very hard to expand for an undead. So DK Fiend pressure is good. And Infi, no shenanigans here. Archmage and Footman as well. So question is, expansion or not? One base play does work again with rifles into tier 3. 2 base, I feel, makes you a little more vulnerable. But forces the undead to come here and not creep too much. For Infi, I think it would be quite a big deal to make it far in this qualifier.
A player's forces
Since
are under
WCG... I don't know. Especially WGL. Not making it out of the groups. The groups were really hard, but... Sock instead of him... That's kind of rough. Same goes for Moon, obviously. Nothing denied just yet. Level 2, easy. Circle of Nobility and 1-0 Caesar. I can't do too much here. Let's go for the defensive troll camp. Not even here where you could punish this immediately.
A player's forces are under
Okay,
attack.
a little safer, I guess. Tier 2 as fast as possible, pretty much. Infi. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 peasants. 9. It's like an expo to me, right? How heavy is he going?
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, interesting. Stealing the Taskmaster. He must have had vision. Okay. He's not in for the expo harass at all. Just stealing the Taskmaster with 4 skeletons. Isn't he missing out on too much damage? This is guaranteed level 3 Archmage. And a greater mana. And now this harass. I think this was a little mistimed. Only 1 Fiend, a couple of Skeletons again, no additional Rod of Necromancy. He might get 1 kill with a coil, or 2. That's fine. Not even. There's 1. Second one seems to be safe. The Footman hold this. I don't like this timing. Maybe it pays off in the long run because the Taskmaster here is gone for the second and third hero, and maybe that's why he, like, what he's prioritizing. But no immediate impact, and this is gonna be rough. This is 360 mana. That is 3 Water Elementals level 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Footmen. Tech is almost done, so losing an Acolyte shouldn't be a big deal. And we have a tower up, so 1-0 not super greedy. Has to use his last coil though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich immediately. Again, mining disrupted, and therefore tier 3 tech delayed. And there's no fountain here. Oh, Archmage. Staffing into the back to be able to deal more damage to the echoes. And being harder to reach. And he has the cloak. Oh, wow. The cloak in the hands of Infi. Invest into a reveal though. Force a TP out. 1 Acolyte falls. Is this a backup Acolyte? Not really, right? It's still 4. Needs to get 1 out. So he has barely enough gold for the slaughterhouse. There we go. Tier 3 is delayed forever. another
The
ghoul
player's forces are under attack.
Thank you, Ben, aka Jason, for the 31-month resub. 31 to clappy hype. Never stop. Never ever. Thing is, Infi is not on tier 2. But I mean, we saw in game 2 that he only needs heroes and footmen, right? Nova cancels the regen. That was nice. And this time, 1-0 arrives, and there's only an arcane tower ready. And there's not too many footmen anymore. DK got level 3 during the defense. Did the Archmage pop the potion? Yes, he did. Okay, that was a good hold then. Defend. Makes dealing with this a lot easier. Still no statue in this mix. But this is good experience, of course.
The player's forces are under attack.
He's still trying to buy time. Only 6 footmen remaining. Still no tech. Maybe 1-0 doesn't need the tier 3. Maybe he needs a meat wagon. And he pushes this on tier 2. But what to do against this mass footman without an orb of corruption is the question. Needs a strong lich then. He's trying to reduce the numbers. He's getting more experience. But again, he's not doing anything against this expo, and he realizes this as well. Tier 3 started, as well as the tier 2 for Infi. More towers. Statue to the rescue. Immediate heal. Of course, 1-0 can always play a little kiting game and keep the fiends close to the statue. But you want to do damage to the towers, to the passes. Ideally to the expansion. And Infi is always keeping him 10-15 meters away. Yeah, there's losses, obviously. But footmen don't give too much experience. They're kind of cheap. They're hard to deal with at this stage of the game. So I guess Infi is fine with this. Buying time for his tier 2, buying time for the Mountain King, getting towers ready for a possible destroyer bust. I like it. Ooh, this is very subject to AoE here as well.
Is under siege.
Archmage constantly uses clarities and
forces are under attack.
Other regen items. I like that a lot. And if he is threatening this again. 4 fiends. Can't really do too much. Might get a kill. A little sloppy by Infi to send the footman in. Maybe a wrong control group or something. But this time, no surrounds happen. As I say it, he's threatening it. Level 2. What last bit of mana? Okay. He does 3 obsidian statues. He's definitely going for a destroyer bust, isn't he? Fiends arrived, getting healed. Tier 2 is almost done. Infi has quite an easy time transitioning into tier 2. But now it's orb time.
The town is under siege.
Orb and destroyer time.
Forces are under attack.
5 fiends is a lot of damage. Lich level 2 brings the frost armor, I guess? Yes. Makes dealing with footmen a lot easier. Tier 3 immediately. No, with a sanctum. Okay. Big attack by Infi again. No Dreadlord this time, or Cryptlord. This one. We'll see the light of day.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay. Hold this one. Okay, the Mountain King arrives. Stormbolt immediately.
The town is
No.
under siege.
Thank you, Dylan Bro, for the 13 month. Not long until Reforged. Who knows, man? Who knows? Now we have Destroyers finished. And that's magic damage against heavy armor footmen. Plus the slow, plus the tower, plus the spell. This should be... Oh, the time for Infi should be over. Yes, he got the Mountain King out, but not the Paladin. And how to level this MK? That's a big issue for Infi now. He had a great game. He had a great tier 3 transition. But what now? Breaker's coming. Is it Blizzard time again? Didn't see if he bought a Tomorrow Training. Would be perfect for a contain like this. Yep. The Infi special. Defending with Blizzard. He introduced this earlier this year or late last year. Especially against 1-2-0. Forcing the Fiends to move, lowering the DPS, having time to repair. Not repairing here though. And he's just waiting for his tanks, I guess. Dark Ranger. Oh, and Infi. He's only at 42 max supply. There's farms missing everywhere. So he can't even produce 2 tanks at the same time, if he wanted. There's one, but that's about it. Call to arms used, and GG by Infi. Yep, that was it. Too much pressure. Slowly but steady, the tier 3 of the Undead was overwhelming. And with the Altar lost, damn. What a pendulum swing. Great mid-game by Infi. Expo was up the entire time, but in the end, his tech was just too late. And Fiend Statue's triple hero was too much. Damn. Not these action-packed, super late game games. Everything was pretty much decided early-ish. And it was definitely the initial harass wasn't as good as it was before. Didn't delay the tech too much, and then there were destroyers who can defend at home. Then there's the Lich with an orb who can do damage at the main / expansion. And that's 1-0 in the quarterfinal, where he might meet up with Happy again in his part of the bracket. There's the bracket. Sorry about that. So Happy will face the winner of Romantic and Sock if he beats Alice tomorrow. 1-0 in the quarterfinal will meet either Fly or Pink. Infi out. And then, of course, we have Focus, Meteor, Yumiko, Colorful, WFC, TH, Lawliot. So this will all happen tomorrow. These rounds. We will, of course, be there tomorrow at 12 CET and for the Rising Star Cup as well. Now we go into a little break and then we switch over to Shook Cup where we have the semifinals. There we got Romantic versus Remind and Tomiko versus So-En. 3 Koreans against 1 Chinese. Who will end up on top? We will tell you that in a bit. A little break here. Bye-bye. For now.